From film to TV to theater, Blair Underwood has done it all, and I swear this man is aging like a fine wine. Earlier, he stopped by to talk to us all about his new movie with Nicolas Cage. Take a look.
Is it scary being a lady FBI agent?
Yeah.
Take a nice long look. A letter was left with the bodies. Signed with one word.
Ooh, Blair Underwood, welcome to DBL.
It is great to be here. Thank you for having me.
You know it.
Oh, man. I'm just going to keep myself together. You were part of the formative years of my life. Crush Groove.
Oh.
Changed my life forever.
What?
Okay.
You're taking it back.
Crush Groove changed my life. It was a template for my life, okay? Let's just talk about your expansive career. But this is the second time you've played an FBI agent. Is there any type of training that you've done to prepare?
You know, not really for this. I mean, previously I had done some training, but this is so different. Longlegs is so different. It's a horror film. If you haven't seen it, you know, there are those, I will say, that are called critics who are calling it the scariest film of the decade or of the year. So Nicolas Cage plays a serial killer. I play an FBI agent who's tracking him with Micah Monroe, who's the female lead. She's really the protagonist. But I've never done an FBI agent in the context of a horror film like this. It's the first real horror film I've done. You know, serious horror film. I did Bad Hair, which was a comedy, which I love doing, but this is very different. I'm a horror fan, movie fan. Exorcist, The Omen, the classics I'm talking about, Rosemary's Baby. So to get to do a horror film like this for the first time, I'm all in.
And Longlegs is about, you said, serial killer played by Nicolas Cage, but his transformation has been kept largely a secret. So please tell us, what can we expect? Can you give us some tea?
Woo! I can't give you too much tea, but what I can tell you is that you got your tea. And I just finished my tea. Come on. But what I can tell you is, you know, Nicolas Cage came to the set. He's a method actor. So this is a serial killer, the type we've never seen. The marketing has been phenomenal. As you said, you don't see his face. You won't recognize him. He doesn't sound like himself, doesn't look like himself. And what he brings to the screen is something that people are saying is unnerving, it's unsettling, it stays with you. So it's some pretty wild stuff.
Scary.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's crazy. You should, if you read some of the reviews, it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes right now, which is amazing.
Wow.
But it's all largely due, obviously, to our director Oz Perkins, but to Nicolas Cage's performance.
Amazing.
What's it like working with Nick Cage? Because he's so eccentric. Did you learn anything from him, or vice versa? How does that work? I couldn't even imagine Nick Cage being right in front of me. Yeah,
well, you know, our paths didn't cross a whole lot, but I would tell you that he was in character from the time he hit that set to the time he left. So he didn't really talk to anybody.
Whoa.
I mean, he just kind of came and did his thing, which is, it's pretty off the wall.
Man, that's wild. I couldn't, I'd be like, hey, Nick. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm not Nick right now.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've always wanted to ask, is it annoying when somebody's being in character all the time? All the time?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know, when you're just near the trailers and you're like, bro, I just want to know if the coffee stand is set up yet. You don't have to, you have to use that.
I'm like, man, I just want to know what you have for breakfast.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
But no, on the real though, I respect it. I've done that myself sometime, only because I was playing a character who had to do who was deaf and mute. So I really needed to get into it to feel it. But I knew I annoyed some people. They say, man, I just want to know what you want for lunch. What's your lunch order?
Right.
I can't talk about it.
I can't.
I tend to go with it, but I get it.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk to you about this because this is, you know, away from Hollywood and show business. It's just some real life stuff, man. You just got married, so congratulations on that.
Woo!
Your wife, Josie.
Yeah.
So,
thank you.
I want to ask you, like, as a newly married man, what advice would you give to any married man that's about to take the same step you just did?
Good one.
Man, I try not to give advice. I'm newly married because that's why I need to be giving advice. But no, we just celebrated June 24th, our 1-year anniversary, and it's been amazing. But we've known each other 43 years, so there's so much history and continuity. And I think if anything, I'd say make sure you know the person.
Yeah.
What it takes to know that person, it may take 40 years, it may take, you know, a year. You know, who knows? But it's really knowing each other and trusting each other. That's what I found.
Blair, I've been with my woman for
Your what?
for 15 years. I was going to give you a little piece of advice.
When you were sitting in the Corvette.
No, now my whole joke's ruined. I was going to say the best piece of advice I'd give you is be a method actor. You're right.
Yes.
I'm wrong.
Yes, dear.
Stay in the zone all the time.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
You're right.
There you go.
dear.
Stay in character.
I can attest to that. It works in my marriage too. Blair, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. DBL Nation, you can see Longlegs in theaters starting tomorrow. Thank you again.